You see, how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. It's the foundation upon which your entire day is built. And by cultivating the habit of doing this each morning, you can set yourself on a path to success, fulfillment, and happiness. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is doing this? Well, I'll tell you, it's a simple yet profound action that has the power to align your mind, body, and spirit with your goals and aspirations. It's something that successful people all around the world swear by, and it's something that you can implement starting today. But here's the thing. Doing this isn't just about going through the motions. It's about approaching each day with intention, with purpose, with a burning desire to make the most of every moment. It's about seizing the opportunity that each new day brings and leveraging it to propel yourself closer to your dreams. So, as we embark on this journey together today, I invite you to embrace the power of doing this every morning. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Commit yourself wholeheartedly to the pursuit of excellence and watch as your life begins to transform before your very eyes. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Now, let's dive in and discover the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us to make the most of every day. Your identity is something very valuable. If we don't know who we are, then we don't know where we're going. If you struggle with an inferiority complex, praying more, working harder, and promising to improve won't change anything. Just like remodeling an old house with cracked foundations, you can redecorate every room, but the floors and ceilings will just keep cracking until they eventually collapse. You have to face your foundations, but don't condemn yourself. We're all afraid of change, even knowing that if we don't change, we'll be distressed very soon. Many people constantly seek to achieve that state of fulfillment and happiness in their lives. However, life is a process of continuous learning. It's about being in constant motion, falling down, and learning to get back up. Life, like anything else, seems to be governed by certain norms or rules that we must follow if we want to progress. Whether you believe in karma or not, when you genuinely do good to someone else, somehow you'll receive the same in return, and even to a greater extent. All change begins from within you and is reflected on your exterior. It's you who finds a way to attain self-love and be in harmony with yourself. But what does self-love mean? The best way to understand it is by standing in front of the mirror and simply observing yourself without judging. Look at your body and your appearance. Observe yourself with full attention and realize how you are at this moment. It doesn't matter if you're not perfect. It doesn't matter if you've gained weight or you're not in shape. Just smile at your own image. Smile at the mirror and your reflection. Just relax, free yourself, and smile. This action has two benefits. A smile activates certain empathy processes in your brain, which will make you feel good. Even a forced smile can improve your mood. Use your body to change your emotions. Remember, self-love involves valuing yourself enough to not allow others, and even less yourself, to harm your well-being and fulfillment in life. When you love yourself, you take care of yourself in all physical, mental, and spiritual aspects. Your self-love is reflected in the effort you dedicate to yourself, in the love, work, and dedication you invest in your actions, thoughts, and habits. However, to achieve this, you must know your current state. For this, it's useful to do an exercise called the Wheel of Life. This exercise allows you to assess the state of your life and see the areas to which you give more priority and those to which you don't give as much importance. The bigger the circle you create, the greater fulfillment you'll be experiencing in your life. Since nothing is static, it's advisable to do this exercise at least once a year to evaluate your overall life status. If you find that you're not comfortable with yourself, the first thing you should work on is your self-concept. That is, what you believe about yourself. If you perceive that you have an unfavorable image, reconcile with yourself and keep in mind that even if you're not your best version right now, you're working to improve, and that speaks volumes about you. Remember that within you, you have all the tools necessary to achieve everything you desire. You need nothing more than that to unleash the potential that resides within you. Newton's first law, known as the law of inertia, states that an object tends to maintain its state, that is, an object in motion tends to remain in motion, and an object at rest tends to remain at rest. This law also applies to you. As long as you remain static, you're likely to continue without making changes. However, when you start moving, it's easier to maintain that momentum. This law is applicable to various situations in life. So if you wonder how to start changing your life, don't worry, and just begin. Any change, no matter how small, can be the starting point for transforming your life. You don't need to read 50 pages of a book. If you've never picked one up, just start with the first page and you'll see that you're getting closer to completing the book. Remember, the first step doesn't have to be gigantic, but it must be the first one. What matters is that you dare to take that first step towards great things and towards a completely different future. Set small goals that you know you can achieve, and once you accomplish them, gradually apply them to keep moving forward. So what kind of person do you want to be? It's important to accept that life is as it is, and that there are things you won't be able to change. However, there's something you can always control: the way you choose to perceive life. Regardless of what happens around you, it's important to learn to live with it. Many people seem to let one situation that doesn't go their way ruin their entire day. The truth is, there are things that are out of your control, and you shouldn't let them control you. Don't let events over which you have no control drastically affect your joy. Look for alternatives. Seek solutions that allow you to move forward in the best possible way, and accept that there are things you can't control. Learn to live with them. Otherwise, you'll be in constant struggle. When you do this, you're allowing your well-being to depend on external factors you can't control. If you want to take control of your life and start controlling your emotions, you can't give so much responsibility to something external. Focus your energies on what you can truly control. Observe what you're giving power to, whether it's something or someone outside your circle of influence, and think about how you could change your perspective and face that situation as it is. Let me share with you a powerful mindset shift. It's about accepting what is while working towards what you desire in life. It's not about settling. It's about acknowledging your current reality and embracing the journey towards your goals. As you strive for your dreams, don't lose sight of the present moment. Cherish it, for it is fleeting, and every moment is unique, never to be repeated. Remember, everything in life is transient. The highs, the lows, they all pass. When faced with challenges, remind yourself that this too shall pass. Tough times are temporary, and there's always a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Even in the darkest moments, keep the faith, for every setback is a stepping stone towards greater resilience and strength. You may have heard the adage, everything happens for a reason. While interpretations may vary, don't forget that a bad day doesn't equate to a bad life. Minor setbacks don't define your worth or trajectory. Embrace your emotions, for they are a natural part of the human experience. Be mindful of your self-talk and communication with others, for they shape your reality. Your thoughts wield immense power, influencing your emotions, actions, and ultimately, your outcomes. The challenge lies in managing the torrent of thoughts that inundate our minds daily. While we can't control every thought, we can choose how we respond. When negativity creeps in, pivot towards positivity. Reframe your thoughts, focusing on solutions rather than problems. Remember, what you focus on expands. Cultivate a positive outlook, seeking the silver lining in every situation. With practice, you'll develop a habit of finding the good, no matter how challenging the circumstance. Having a purpose and a firm plan. This technique is a way of telling your brain, this is serious. Having a clear goal or purpose allows you to know what you want, and from there to plan or a series of steps to achieve your goals. However, you shouldn't forget where you come from, as every step of the way, regardless of whether it was painful or joyful, contains valuable lessons. Remember, achievements and goals are ephemeral, as once achieved, they become part of the past. Living in the past leads to worry and distress, while living in the future makes you long for a day or a specific goal. Visualizing your goals and dreams is truly useful and powerful only when done consciously, because the key is to live in the here and now. Lastly, believe it sincerely. Both successes and failures provide us with opportunities for learning and growth. It's important to value the journey and not focus solely on reaching goals. As we bring our discussion to a close today, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. The habit of doing this every morning when you wake up has the potential to shape your entire day and ultimately your entire life. Throughout our time together, we've explored the significance of starting each day with intention, purpose, and a commitment to excellence. We've discovered that by embracing the practice of doing this consistently, we can unlock a world of opportunities and set ourselves on a trajectory towards success and fulfillment. But let me be clear, doing this isn't just about going through the motions. It's about approaching each day with a sense of gratitude, enthusiasm, and a burning desire to make the most of every moment. It's about seizing the opportunity that each new day brings and leveraging it to become the best version of ourselves. So as we part ways today, I urge you to take what you've learned and apply it to your own life. Make doing this a non-negotiable part of your morning routine. Commit yourself wholeheartedly to the pursuit of excellence and watch as your life begins to unfold in ways you never thought possible. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Now go forth and make each day count. Remember, the power to shape your destiny lies within you. Embrace it, harness it, and watch as your dreams become reality. Farewell, and may each new day bring you closer to the life you've always dreamed of.